Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back doing another M19 Intermediate Swiss Draft League. It's a really good pack. A lot of good choices. The Archaeologist, Armisar, Scholar, Bloodletter. I mean, it's probably Scholar or Archaeologist, and I'm kind of erring towards Scholar. Basically because it's a win con, but it's also a 6-drop, so maybe I'm supposed to just take the Archaeologist. That being said, Armisar is quite good. 3 mana 2/5, good body, cheap. Just a weird body for price, in green especially, with upside. I honestly don't know. I don't know what I like the most here. It might just take the Archaeologist because it's a 2-drop, it can trade with things, and then late game it just wins because you get card advantage. I suppose. That's tough because Scholar might be just like a close second. I honestly don't know. That pack just had too many good things. Good problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. Way too many good things. Best card in this pack. Probably the Archer or the Shock. I think we'll go with the Shock. I like the Archer a lot, though. I think this card's really strong. A lot of abilities. And you know how I feel about 2/3s. I love them. Alright, we're taking the Shock, though. So we have Fiery Finish, which is a bit expensive. Otherwise, we have Disperse. Best card in the pack is probably the Fiery Finish, though. I don't really like it because it's so expensive and it's not even an instant, which is unfortunate. Vampire Neonate is actually really good. It's got a lot of good synergies with other cards. And it just wins games without actually attacking, and it blocks well. Neonate is just legit good. But I suppose we take the removal here. Another Runic Armisar. Really? It's got to be the best card here. I guess we could just take the Boggart Brute. I think the Brute is pretty good. Armisar might actually just be better. Brute's pretty good, not crazy good though, but I may want to cut red because I have 2 good removal spells. I might just take the Armisar though. If we get a third, it doesn't necessarily mean green's open by getting past it third pick, but this card's got to be good. I mean, it is only a 2/5, so maybe it's not as good as I think it is. I don't know. I guess I'd take the... It's so early. I'm going to take the Armisar. Could just take the Brute, but Armisar's just better. This card's actually good. I'm going to take this. I didn't realize how good this card was the first time I drafted it. Because you can essentially... You can turn a creature into a better creature or turn a creature into a worse creature. So I think it's pretty good. Offensive or defensive. There's also an Omen Speaker in here, which I like quite a bit. But we're going to take the Alteration. Well, Enigma Drake kind of does make sense for what we're trying to do. If we make blue-red work, we're going to be happy we have it. Otherwise, there's a Spark Tongue Dragon, which is also really good, but we'll take the Drake. We'll try and make a... I haven't made a blue-red spells deck in the format. Yeah, I haven't yet. I don't want to marry this archetype just yet. If another opportunity presents itself that I think is better, I can still dive into that. But I do like this quite a bit so far. Cancel's pretty good. Some black cards in here that are playable, but we'll take the cancel. So now we have Ether Tunnel versus Active Treason. Active Treason has better synergy with Enigma Drake, but Ether Tunnel is just potentially pretty awesome. I haven't played with it yet. Doesn't synergize well with the Enigma Drake, but it's also an uncommon. I think it's pretty good. Another one? That's surprising. Could take the Submerged Boneyard for a black splash. I'll take the tunnels. We'll try them out. Like I said, I think they're actually a pretty good... I think they're a pretty good card. Uncomfortable Chill or a double cast. Actually, I don't know how much I like double cast. Currently, it's not that great, but Uncomfortable Chill is kind of a whatever card too. I guess we'll take the double cast because it's uncommon. If we get the spells to support it, it can be good. But we're kind of off to a weird start now in pack one, aren't we? Trumpet Blast, pretty good with Enigma Drake. Could take the chill now, though. I think we'll take the Trumpet Blast. I don't know if that's right. Alright, weird pack one. So far, looks like these are cards I probably don't want to end up playing. Everything else is kind of okay. Banefire is pretty sweet. Yeah, Banefire is pretty sweet. Undeniably. Fun card to play too. I mean, it's Fireball, right? No, it's actually worse than Fireball Unlimited because Fireball you can spread the damage, but still. Banefire is sweet. Happy to get it. Just wins. Follow-up pick. Well, we could take the Hostile Minotaur, but I think we take Aven Windmage. This wants to be in the same deck as Enigma Drake. So does Salvager of Secrets. I think we take the Windmage anyway, though. It's probably better with like a Trumpet Blast. Yeah, I think we just go cheaper evasion over value card. Be nice to wheel that or the Minotaur, but we'll see if it happens. Pioneer is pretty awesome. Just slam it. It's also very good with the Trumpet Blast. It's just a great card in general. Gearsmith Guardian is very good. Don't really have a ton of blue creatures yet, but we have three out of actually all four of our creatures are blue. This card is very efficient. There's also a Sky Scanner, a Snapping Drake. Snapping Drake is evasive, which is obviously good, but we have an Ether Tunnel. Kind of wanting to just play this Guardian. 5 mana 5/5 or 4 mana 3/2 flyer. I'm gonna take the Guardian. I'm gonna assume a 5 mana 5/5 is just what we're looking for. Anticipate is cool in this deck. I could take the Lightning Mare though. Lightning Mare is actually very good with our Aether Tunnels too. I think we try it out. Onaki Ogre would be pretty good with the Aether Tunnels too. Anticipate would just be good in this deck, but we'll take the Lightning Mare. I haven't played with the Lightning Mare yet either. I have a feeling it's probably pretty good. So let's see. If you have 8 mana, how does copying... I think if you copy an X spell, X is 0 on the copy, but I have to look that up because I don't even know if that's true. So there's Divination or another Fiery Finish. Current removal is a Shock, Fiery Finish, and a Banefire. I don't really think Fiery Finish is that good, just because it's so expensive. I might just want the Divination instead. I think 6 mana is just too much mana for a sorcery speed kill spell that doesn't even kill everything. It kills probably everything, but we'll take the Divination. Psychic Corrosion's cool, but I guess there's a Crash Through, which is good with Enigma Drake, but we're going to take the Highland Lake and just help our mana base, I think. There's also a Explosive Apparatus in here, I suppose, but I like helping our mana base. I don't really think the mill deck is all that good. I've played it a couple times already. I've been pretty unimpressed. I mean, Dwindle is pretty good card in a vacuum. I wish it was better for what we're trying to do, but I might just take it anyway, I guess. Because Active Treason isn't always what you need it to be. Could take the Crash Through. I guess we'll take Fire Elemental. We're low on creatures, so it makes sense to get some finishers here, especially ones that make our Aether Tunnel a little bit better. Well, we ended up wheeling the Salvager, which is pretty cool. We're going to take that over the Highland Lake. It's kind of what our deck is looking to do. We'll take the Scholar. 2/3s are good. Another Trumpet Blast or the Uncomfortable Chill now. Probably take the Chill, diversify. We're going to pass these cards because we're not in those colors. Sure Strike is actually really good for us. All right. So we need some creatures, but I think we're onto a good plan here. Our plan is not bad. So Gearsmith Guardian number 2, I'm kind of on board with that. Over a Snapping Drake again. Yeah, the Gearsmith Guardians are just good. I like the Regal Bloodlord. That's cool for the life gain deck. Like, I want some more evasion too, but I'm kind of happy to take these efficient creatures, especially with the Ether Tunnels. We may not even play them. I don't know yet. Because we got to make some cuts, although I don't even think Double Gas currently looks that good in the deck. I'd prefer to not play Dwindle just because it's not a instant or sorcery, but we'll see. I'm just checking Crucible Worlds. I think I checked it last time and it wasn't. It's worth close to 2 tickets. I probably just take Gutter Snipe is kind of like exactly what our deck is looking for. There's also another Pioneer and an Omen Speaker, but I really like the way that Gutter Snipe looks in here. This kind of makes for a more cool synergistic deck. Siegebreaker Giant is, I think, legitimately pretty good, and we need some more creatures too. So I think Double Cast is gone. I think we take the Giant over a Totally Lost. Geez, Prodigious Growth is sweet. It's really good. We'll take the Giant though, and figure something out to cut. Maybe the Dwindle. So another Divination in here. Spark Tongue Dragon. What's our instant and sorcery count currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not bad. So another Divination or the Dragon. The Dragon's pretty good. We need some more creatures. We're kind of 5-drop heavy already. Maybe we do take the Divination. The thing is, it's just going to be too difficult to find space for the Ether Tunnels in this deck. Because it's not doing the same plan that the rest of our deck is doing. I think that's kind of my major issue there. Here we're taking another Wind Mage. It's kind of a perfect creature for our deck with all these instants and sorceries. And then maybe we're just off the tunnel plan. We'll just stick to the flying with spells deck. I think that's our best route. Skyrider Patrol. So another Divination, or we can take the Omen Speaker now. We may need some more. That's actually tough. Maybe we do take the Omen Speaker. It's another blue creature for our Guardians. It's another creature in general. 14 is typically the amount of creatures you should be running. I mean, 15 is the number you should be running, but 14 is acceptable when you have a bunch of card draw. And then maybe we can cut like the Fiery Elemental, actually. But then I guess we're back down to 13 creatures. I think that still is probably okay. Another Omen Speaker? That's pretty nice. There's an Encyclopedia. I think Encyclopedia is very good. I don't know if it's part of the plan that we need to do here, though. We can run this speaker over the Scholar, probably, and not have any issues there. We can take Essence Scatter. Yeah, I mean, we're taking Essence Scatter. I don't know if we're playing it. I have to take a look at that. Probably don't need Frilled Sea Serpent. I think we have enough finishers at this point. I don't think we're playing Crash Through, though. We've got better things going on. Guess we'll take the Sea Serpent. I mean, I guess the good news about our deck is, synergistically speaking, we're looking really good. We've got, wow, guess now I'm gonna take another Pioneer, because, yeah, this is kind of crazy, actually. Hmm. Totally lost. Cool. Another cancel. I don't even know what to cut anymore. Plummet, I guess, is good against us. Okay. Hmm. What to cut? Probably want to run 17 lands. I don't even know if I want to run the Fiery Finish. I'm kind of feeling not running the Fiery Finish, just because it's just expensive and uninteresting enough where I honestly, I'd probably rather just run a Totally Lost over a Fiery Finish. It's probably just better. Probably don't need all these cancels. Probably do one cancel. Maybe we don't need the chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 instants and sorceries. Maybe we dump the alteration, but the alteration is kind of cool with some cards in our deck, but we've got these spells matter cards. That's the problem. We have Aven Wind Mages, Enigma Drake, Gutter Snipe, Salvager. Like, all of these are spells matter cards. And spells, I mean non-enchantment cards. So I kind of want to just... Maybe alteration is higher impact than cancel, though. It's possible. I kind of like having all these instants, but can't decide. What's our removal? A shock. I guess the Sure Strike's kind of removal. It's a trick, at least. I still kind of want the Trumpet Blast because we have the double Pioneers and the little dudes that get better later. I'm thinking about cutting Alteration. Doing this. I kind of like it. All right, I'm going to run it like this. I think synergistically it's cool. Like I said, I think Alteration's a good card. I really want to focus on the gasoline that this deck has. So probably going to do a 9-8 split, actually. We have a need for double red on turn 2. Obviously, we have way more blue than red, but I think 9-8 should be pretty satisfactory. So, cool deck. Red-blue spells. All right. See you round 1. Round 1, we're keeping this. It's a good draw. Oh, it's in the land drop. I see. All right. They'd rather concede than show any more information, so we don't know what they are besides a red deck. Certainly not. Oh my god, I forgot to rant. All right. I gotta remind myself between rounds. All right. This way we've got 9 and 9. Yeah. All right. I gotta do that between rounds. I gotta edit and fix that. Good hand. Keeping. And in fact, we're gonna start with the mountain because we could have a turn 2 lightning mare, which might be good. Alright, so we start, now we dig for land. So we got the land, so we'll keep both of these cards. Pass. Courser. So we go land, Wind Mage. Oh, War Leader, huh? It's a pretty strong one. I guess we go Divination. So we're gonna have to Banefire that War Leader at some point. Herald of Fate's a pretty good one too. Um, I think, I guess we Divination into Omen Speaker. I mean, if we don't draw the thing, we're in trouble, but thing, and then we didn't get the land, so now we're really pretty SOL now. So I guess we'll discard, I don't know. So they don't seem hyper aggro anymore. Wait, why can't I block those? That was weird. Just got a bunch of rares, huh? Alright, I think we're bringing Cancel in. They're more of a mid-range deck. We're dead. I'm not gonna... Is there any way I can live? I guess I can play... whatever. So we want maybe another Cancel, actually. That could make sense. So we gotta chump that flyer, chump this flyer. Alright, so we'll bring in cancel. I'm going to bring in... maybe take out the trumpet blast. And I guess that's it. Could do actually, alteration looks a lot better now, doesn't it? Because we can copy their creature. Yeah, that's actually true. So maybe we cut... maybe we cut the cancel then. We just do the alteration instead. Okay. Sounds good. I don't like this hand, but I'm going to keep it. It's a good draw. Getting pretty awkward here. How many 5-drops do we have? Maybe I needed to. I guess we only have 5. We don't have any 4-drops either. Alright. So, guess we go Guardian. Guardian into Guardian. We're going to have to hope that's good enough. Oops. So they have like Sure Strike? Or did they screw up? Hmm. It didn't seem like a mistake. Sure Strike definitely gets me. Mm. That's tough. That's real tough. I think we're going to take it. Not particularly happy about it. Oh, jeez. Can't be blocked by blue creatures. Man, that's tough. Man, is that tough. So now I'm just going to have to block anyway. So they had the thing we thought they had. Hmm. If I turn my creature into something else, this gets weaker. I can turn their stag into a archaeologist. They can't draw anyway, and that way they can't tap my things down. I may need to do that here. What if I turn my no, I think we want the archaeologist too. Because if I turn it into a pyromancer, I take more damage. Or wait, that's when it enters the battlefield. No, they can turn into a pyromancer then, I guess. So I guess we can draw 2 plus play a Drake. Well, yeah, it could be worse. Salvager getting back something. We can get back Banefire at some point. So maybe we just kill the Valiant Knight. I mean, how close am I to just killing them to a Banefire? 7, 8. I'm like a couple lands away from just killing them with a Banefire plus a Salvager. So maybe I just draw another 2 here. Play the Wind Mage. That was an odd choice. Huh. That's just weird. All right, we'll see you in round 2. Round 2, I forgot to bring in my Highland Lake again, unfortunately. We'll keep this. Could have let that come in, but it's actually a pretty good blocker against our Lightning Mare. Okay. So I guess we're going Aven Wind Mage beats plus Trumpet Blast for the win is the plan. Could work out. It's 10 damage out of nowhere. Man, that's an unfortunate draw. So I guess we'll go. Guess it makes the most sense to go Guardian, because that way, even though we're taking 6 here, next turn we might be able to play a Lightning Mare plus a Wind Mage if we draw a Mountain, which is potentially better. So, alright, go Omen Speaker. Guess we'll keep both of those on top. So, guess we kind of gotta. I don't know what we're gonna do about the flyer is the problem. I guess since we can't do anything about the flyer anyway, it makes the most sense to block like this. Yeah. It's a tough one. Alright, so I think we need to just find an answer for Bloodletter right now. So it's Divination. Um, Guess we can do the archaeologist. I don't think it matters now, though. We basically just have to draw the out to Bloodletter next turn. Or I guess we could draw Flyer as well. So basically, Banefire, Shock, Pioneer. Got a few draws, I guess. It's a good card to have there. Alright. Lose everything, go to 1. And play a land. 7 lands, can't block a flyer. Alright. So let's go to game 2 here. We've got... Could do another cancel. Could try the alteration again. Let's dump the Trumpet Blast. Let's bring in an alteration. And let's bring in the Highland Lake. Alright. We'll play first. We'll keep. Nice hand. We still want to play red mana first, in case we draw that Lightning Mare. Okay, now we'll just go Omen Speaker. Do some digging. So, alright, I guess we can keep both of those on top. Best use of mana is the Pioneer. Surge Mare. And I guess we'll lose our Divination. So they can't pump it, which is good. Can't be blocked by blue creatures anyway, which is pretty slick. Smart thinking. So swing with everything. Block there. I don't think they have great blocks. I'm just going to smash. All right. Yep, same plan. We're on the draw. No red mana, all red spells. It's pretty tough. To be honest, I kind of want to keep this hand. I think I am. It's a little bit dangerous, obviously, but it gets quite a bit better with a red mana. Guess it makes the most sense to play Gutter Snipe here. I know that seems a bit strange, but my thinking is I can play Wind Mage plus Shock next turn, so I like it more. So I'm guessing they're attacking with the 1/1 either get a 2/2 or because they have that abnormal endurance thing. I'm going to guess abnormal endurance is what they got. So here we're just going to play the Wind Mage and then pass and leave up shock. So we shock here. Pumping our Wind Mage, that way they don't get the thing back. They do still get a 2/2, but we don't lose our Gutter Snipe. They don't kill my thing, we kill their thing. All in all, I think it's pretty worth it. Pretty worth. Just go Drake here. But I'd rather lose my Wind Mage or my Gutter Snipe. I guess I'm more okay with losing the Gutter Snipe. If I have to lose one. Like if they kill the Drake, I'll block the Child Knight. So I may need to bust the Banefire here unless I draw. No, didn't get what I needed, so guess we'll just Banefire this. Yeah, okay. And I guess it can't be countered if I do 5. Not thrilled about that, but at the same time, I don't want to go to 5. Maybe I'm supposed to just go to 5. Maybe I am supposed to go to 5. It also buffs our Drake, though? I don't know. I actually don't know. I may be just supposed to take the extra damage there and save the Banefire for something more threatening. Probably would have been smarter in hindsight. Now I need a red mana pretty badly. Sure Strike. If I attack with everything in Sure Strike, they take 2, 4, 7, 10, 13 damage. It's pretty good. But we probably want to force them to play the sleep, so I guess we just attack here. All right, see you round three. Round three, I remember to bring in the Drake this time, or the Lake this time. I also am playing the Alteration over a Trumpet Blast. So bottoming all lands. Keeping these though. Hmm. I don't want to use the shock yet. I can turn my dude into their unblockable type dude. Maybe that does something, but not sure. Honestly, copying a well, it doesn't work like that, does it? No, it doesn't. So, okay. Yeah. Seems pretty fair to me. Could have saved the alteration for that, I guess. Maybe that would have been smarter. Get 2 Siegebreaker Giants. So I can play the Salvager to get back a shock. Not sure if that's good, though. Looks like they're getting better value than we are, huh? Hmm. Well, Banefire is a little bit better. So I Banefire them for 4, and then I can Salvager next turn. They're going to be at 8. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to wait on the Banefire until I can get it up to 6. Yeah, I guess we save it, because we might need to kill a creature too, now that I think about it. And they got to electrify our Siegebreaker dude here anyway. Oh, I should have played the Guardian first in case they had Essence Scatter. I didn't think about that. Okay. Hmm. They don't have great blocks for the Gearsmith Guardian anyway. So we can get some clutter off the board here, I suppose. I could have killed the Ogre with the Banefire. And then gotten in with the Guardian. That might have actually been better in hindsight. Basically, I'm just thinking the longer I hold out with Banefire, the better it's going to be, but I still have to rip lands in order to do that. I guess, I mean, at this point, if I can get in with Lightning Mare, maybe I'm supposed to just be satisfied with a 2-for-1 too. Like, just Banefire the Ogre, get in with the Guardian. They can't block. They take 5. I can still get Banefire back. Yeah, I think that would have been better in hindsight. I think we'll just play Salvager and get back our Banefire here. All right. I feel like what we've got's pretty good. So I think we'll run it back. Alright, gotta keep. Mulls to 5 and keeps on the play. Still start with that red mana. Guess I can sure strike that and kill it. That's honestly a pretty good idea. I mean, I can take a little bit of a beating for a while, but I'm just going to kill it. Damage prevention. We have more cards in hand. Guess I could have done that on their turn, although not exactly sure what the value would be. I guess if they had an equipment, but they wouldn't really logically be able to afford that. Alright, they didn't even want to play it out. Our deck was sweet. I really liked it. Synergistically speaking, really awesome deck. We had all the spells. They were all good. We got to play Enigma Drake and Gutter Snipe together. The Dream. The Uncommon Dream. And we just had cool rares. So I like this deck. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.